Hi guys, I'm Ed.
And I'm Harry.
Today was the first day of the E3 Expo, and we got to be hands-on with some games.
Yes, we did, and wow, I mean, this is our first time through the show doors, and whoa.
It's mind-blowing how much stuff
experience
there is. I mean, literally entire kind of giant pillars to Square Enix and things like that, so
crazy.
It was really incredible. But today, we wanted to be hands-on with the PlayStation VR, and so that's exactly what we did.
Yes, we did. Now, we got to try out 3 games today. We were only supposed to try out 1 per person, but we managed to blag a few games.
Don't ask how. It was. We had to do a lot of sexual favors for a lot of different workers at E3. It was very weird and very uncomfortable. Sorry. So we got, like I said, we got to try 3. The first one we tried was Batman Arkham VR.
Yes, it was. Now, this was the surprise announcement of Sony's convention yesterday, because no one was expecting, no one saw this coming, Batman Arkham. Wow, what an experience.
I mean, the thing is, apparently there were 2 different things that you could do. We did one of them, that was right. So the 2 modes that you can do are becoming Batman and also some detective mode thing. We want to try that at some point later in the convention. But becoming Batman, you start off in the, Batman's mansion.
Yeah.
And Alfred comes in, you're in front of the piano where you have to plinky plonky the keys. And then you descend.
You do. And then you're putting on Batman's suit. And you're using the move controllers to, put on your gloves, put on the suit, the cowl as well.
Oh, and throw the batarangs.
Throw the batarangs with your hands.
It was so cool. Go flat, like that.
We'd love to show you us using it, but they wouldn't let us film the screen.
Yeah, because it's obviously quite an exclusive game, and it was only announced yesterday. People aren't being allowed to see it yet, and that's the problem. But we got to see it, and we can assure you it was great. At one point, a mirror comes down in front of you. Not literally, but like in the game.
Yeah, and you can...
And you are Batman, and when you move, you moves and...
see yourself.
It's the most surreal thing ever, and I actually can't wait to play the whole thing.
So absolute surprise hit, Batman VR. Only announced yesterday, only playable today, and what an experience. Can't wait to see what they do with it.
Absolutely, but we did also get to try 2 other games. Harry, what was your game?
My game was Super Hyper, which is, the best way to describe it is, do you remember the game Hole in the Wall? Where celebrities try to squeeze holes in their project.
Yes.
It is that.
It literally is, yeah.
It's like you have Tetris-shaped bricks, you have to rotate, and you have to sort of look around to see the wall that's approaching you, and you have to slot it through.
It's a brilliant use of the kind of VR movement space.
It really is. The difficulty quickly ramps up. But what a game, what an experience, great fun, and a great one to show your friends if they're coming over to try out PSVR.
Exactly. I see it more as maybe a Samsung Gear kind of game.
Maybe, but I really enjoyed it. I thought, that's a perfect use of PSVR and well worth trying.
Absolutely. So. And my game was Wayward Skies, which, as we've said before, the kind of flicking between first-person VR, which is what you expect, and third-person is sometimes a bit odd. But this was actually both. It's a weird game where you control this little girl, and occasionally when you have to interact with puzzles, it flicks from the big third-person view where you're this kind of godly figure, down to her, and then you have hands with the motion controls, and you're doing puzzles and stuff. And it was a really charming game. The art style is divine, and everything about it I just really, really enjoyed. It was very, very simple, little game mechanics. I would have liked to have seen more because the demo was quite short, and I'm so good at puzzles that I managed to breeze my way through it. But yeah, it's really, really enjoyable.
Yeah, I mean, I know what was going on. I was watching Ed play it, and it looked great. It looked very intricate, quite difficult, but well worth the go, I guess.
Absolutely. So basically, day 1 of E3 for the PSVR, been a bit of a success, I'd say.
Indeed, it has. Yeah. So PSVR. I mean, I think people are a bit skeptical about whether it can compete with the Oculus and the Vive. In our last video on the PSVR, we said it definitely can, and this has just furthered that opinion.
Absolutely. I completely agree.
Really can, and the games they have for it they're showing such promise. Can't wait to play some more of them. One game we are desperate to try out tomorrow is Resident Evil 7, which we're going to try out and let you guys know how it is.
It's going to be absolutely nuts. We're also going to be trying the Final Fantasy 15 one, so we'll be letting you know how that goes in a video tomorrow. Also guys, be sure to check out the other videos from today. We tried out some great new games and we can't wait for you to see them. Absolutely, and then we've got loads more E3 content coming later this week, so stick around on the channel.
See you then guys.
Bye. Star Wars VR, where you pilot an X-Wing and fight TIE fighters. Fuck! So it's kind of a Devil May Cry-ish thing with dragons and shit. It's the only way I could describe it.